Alright, so we're going to see how this goes. This is on the laptop. My main computer is fucked beyond all regard. Didn't actually mean to take that long of a break between the last video, but here we are. Don't ever rely on USPS to ship you the parts. That shit will come late. So I've been trying to train for the next tournament here by focusing on Echo Right for now. I have identified that it's not super consistent. So we're just doing Echo Right random for probably this whole week. I'll probably throw in some Spine Chief too. I've done some practice with Wurmkin secondary too, but I feel like I may as well just practice it primary mainly, since that's bound to come up, you know, guaranteed during the tournament. So might as well practice things that I know will come up at least some point. So we got plenty of echo generation and plenty of ember drain, and that's really all we have. Right off the bat, repeater doesn't seem great with this deck. Shellsmith could work. This actually, to me, honestly looks like a Marshallord deck. So let's hope for Marshallord. I've been going back and forth on Artifact or Champ first with Echo Right. You know me, I generally go Champ first, but with Echo Right, I think Artifact first is often correct. In this case, I'm going to say no, though, because I have a very specific path that I want, which is Marshallord. So if I didn't get it, then I'd figure things out from there. Volatile Gauge isn't horrible in Wurmkin, but it's horrible with these cards, like Bounding Echoes, Perils, Soul Siphon. It's just not going to happen. So we'll take the mediocre chest plates here. Gathered Clergy. If it's a unit draft, you know we're taking it. Plus we got Marshallord, which is, of all the Echo Rights, the only one with a super strong start, I would say. Not a super strong start, in all honesty. Just an okay start, if we're being honest. We may as well... Let's see. It doesn't matter, actually, which order we do this. Just do it in either order. Yields the same stuff. And I don't think this is worth the Ember Drain to just get an extra Echoes here. Okay, this is not the greatest Bounding Echoes, but it will count for an etch, so we'll do it. Let's just get 2 of these into play. Unfortunately, there's just no way we're gonna hatch it. This is why early Marshallord isn't necessarily that strong. Could Soul Siphon? I don't think I want to. I'm already able to do this, so I may as well just do this, actually. I think. And there's going to be a lot of pain coming in. Let's do this. That was stupid, actually. Well, this only technically Ember drains us for 1, right? So, I guess that works. And we'll just put this down here. Prevented some damage, so that's good. Would like to see more of these echoes here, but it'll do. Alright, you can block a lot of hits. Let's have that happen. We're gonna take 5. Shit happens. Boom. Boom. Not much else to do. We got him. Just for good measure, let's see if we can keep that fly alive. So that's pretty good. Only 5 damage with the trial taken. I'll take that. We don't want another Bounding Echoes. It is unfortunate that it is the uninfused option here. I mean, I guess we could take it. My problem with Proclamation is I don't love it when it's not infused. We could also just take Revenge of the Damned. We don't have any actual damage. We're lacking that. And I don't know if I have necessarily the Echo Generation to justify an uninfused Proclamation. I could probably make a Revenge of the Damned work, though. We don't need another Perils. We probably don't need this. I'm glad that the Mind Collapse is the one that's infused, because it's probably going to get taken here, I think. Makes me wish I took the Proclamation, but what are you going to do? So what do we got coming up here? We got Umbra, and, okay, we do have Wurmkin at the steel, so let's try to go, I mean, this deck probably is definitely set up for Wurmkin stuff, so let's do that. Carver is a pretty good infusion if we can snag an egg. I will take any egg. Any egg will do. This is actually fine. With Marsh Lord, I think this is pretty fine. Should have probably checked this first. Oops. I'm down to put a quick on it. And I'll do the infusion right now. I don't need Carver around. Carver is probably a bit underrated as a unit. But I just find that the infusion is actually super good. Like, yeah, it costs a pip. In my old evaluations, I thought it wasn't worth it. Now I'm like all about it. It's super good. -2. Nothing super great here for a -2. Intrinsic on an Echoes is probably worth... actually, Soul Siphon probably. Yeah, we might as well... Soul Siphon Intrinsic is super good. And that's probably it. I mean, we should probably do this too. We've got 45 shards. What do we get rid of? A Perils, probably. What are we facing? Chased? Yeah, let's get rid of a Perils. We don't need 2 of them. And if we have the 1 just to have it in case we want to do Ember Drain. Which I find myself going less and less in the DLC. Especially with eggs. You know, if you get like an early Furnace tap, as good as it is, you can't really make it work. Unless you want to put it on Echo, right? Bad reward, but Spikes is pretty easy trial, I'd say. Arcane Host Pupae is going to be quite a thing to behold here. Let's put you down first. Then you... So we want to do this because here's the problem with eggs, or the fly eggs. You don't want to hatch them before the kin host, because all of their damage will get sapped by the kin host trying to hatch. So that's the dealio there. Just sacrifice this guy. Alright, this will help with the hatching. All the space is taken up. We can hatch you though. Let's do that. Not to mention just get the stuff up. With that hatched, that should take care of a lot of this. Unfortunately, the Reap, in the same regard, the Reap is going to get taken away by this guy, but what are you going to do? Let's see, you have Spell Shield. This is going to do 9. It's not going to be enough. But this should hatch it, so let's do that. Oh, it did kill him. Could have sworn there was no red X there, but hey, I'll take it. That's good. That's even better. I could take 1 more damage just to get these things primed. I'm fine with that. Alright, Sweeper Boss. I don't think you're gonna be a match for my high health floor here. Alright, we'll take one of them out that way, the other one out that way. Put you down, do the perils, do that. Get a slight amount of damage in, because Sweeper Boss is in fact busted. And just let it be. Paul McCartney style. Alright. Echo transfer with no infusion. We do have the problem right now of no real damage scaling. If we go full Martial Lord, we'll have some if we get enough etch, which, I don't know. I get defense scaling with Shelter, but it's one and done. Unless I can find a repeater. The repeater will, at the very least, always have Soul Siphon coming back, which is not great. At least for one turn, and then it becomes a dead weight unless I want to keep playing it. It's also Bounding Echoes, which isn't necessarily the best to come back with repeater. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm only going to take Shelter if I get a repeater or a Bounding Echo, or a, whatever you call it. Returned, what is that card called? Broken Vow or something? What is that one called? Broken Memories, yeah, Broken Memories. The Echo Transfer is tough because it's not bad considering I'm almost certainly going at least 2 points into Martial Lord, and Kinho's Pupae doesn't suffer from the Echo loss as much as the Flies do. I suppose I'd take it. I don't have a... Other than the initial hatch, I don't have a huge reason for Echoes in this deck, and I've got 2 Bounding Echoes. So I think I can justify this Echo transfer. Immortal Trade. Maybe. I don't think so, though. This is probably a skip. I don't know, I could take the Immortal Trade. It's not the greatest on a multi-striker, right? Yeah, let's just skip it. I'd rather, if I'm going to go that route, I might as well just hold out for a Void Binding if I'm going to try for that. So the only Umbra thing, we really just don't want anything. We've already made our infusion. So I guess the more of the question is, do I want a free artifact or spell upgrades? Spell upgrade, I could get Perils on holdover. That wouldn't be the worst. That's about it, though. It's really nothing else. Maybe some damage on Mind Collapse. So, and I could just, let's see, where's the first Hellvent? Here. Kind of want to get another upgrade locked in on the Pupae if I'm going to Hellvent it. I could do the Hellvent actually right there if I want to plan on that steel. So I think let's go this route. Let's get an artifact. Done Echo, I think. If I'm specifically practicing for the tournament, maybe Golden Vault would be better. I mean, that's a beast for keeping your score, but I don't know. I haven't really found myself leaking much. I think a Done Echo just sets me up for more success. If I was going to go the Umbra route, Alloy would obviously be good, but it's a little late to do that, so we'll just skip. This first, I mean, it might be the duplication event. I think it's worth doing this first. I mean, the spell chain on Perils is enticing. But only if I really plan on holding it over. So I'm going to hit this Hellvent up most likely. Though not necessarily. Really depends. The steel does look better, but by this point I'm probably not going to have any steel upgrades. Certainly this is a way better side than this side. I mean, I could maybe just not even go here. I could go this route. I mean, I could Hellvent something else than my unit. Until I really see the pip game come together, like I need like a hammer, either the artifact hammer or the spell hammer. I don't necessarily think I'll be upgrading that egg, or Hellventing it, I should say. I think it's worth putting a spell chain on Perils pretty much all the time. I think it kind of is just that good. We could intrinsic the bounding echoes on top of all this. I mean, it's a bit redundant with the soul siphon, I would say. That's my only thing there. I think 60 shards is quite enough for now. Let's take a look at this caverns. Interesting. I mean, maybe. I'd have to give up on my egg, but that might be fine. That's certainly a lot of damage. And the deck is strong enough right now that, you know, I might just be able to be fine doing this. The only real support I have for him is Echo Transfer. And I guess the Paraholes. Defensively, I don't really have anything. I could end up with a Shellsmith, you never know. But again, that's not necessarily a lot of armor. Not enough for the amount of spikes that I'm going to have to deal with. I think it's probably worth a take. We can just pivot to Dante. I think a deck like this, Dante kind of secures the victory. You know, I could just remove the pupae past a certain point and just use it to get me through the current game. Let's do this first. Then you. Then you. Just enough for that to not work. Just gonna do that. I think it's more important to hatch these guys than to pick off these guys. I will do that though. Well, that's not great. That bitch is doing a lot of damage. Let's do this. That. We can use our spell chain here. It actually will do the damage. 9, 5. But if it doesn't die, that's not a good thing. Because then I'm actually Ember Drained. So, let's put you back there then. We've got to keep an eye up here. We don't want to lose too much health. We do have a pretty big boss to take care of. I mean, that's some stats right there. Okay, you're doing 3. We can take that out. You should hatch with some left over. We'll do that and just sack that. Yeah, the frame rate is chugging, as you can see. So I would lose all the damage on these guys, not to mention all the reap damage if I want to play that. That's the problem with it right now. But once these guys, like, I could justify this more at Marshallord 2. So right now this just isn't going to do much for me, it looks like. I think I'm fine doing that. Get some little bit of damage in there. We're taking out most of this floor. I am losing a lot of health here. But I continue to gain armor and damage at least by doing this type of stuff. This technically gains me here. I think I'm down to do it. Alright, Talos, let's give Talos some stuff here. Give you 1. Do that. Do that. Do that. Could have... That was unfortunate. Well, we got her though. We only took 5 damage. It's not bad. Not bad for adding those candles to the deck. So we just hope and pray that Cliff Infiltration is not the Ring 5 or Ring 4 group here. Oh damn, these are some fucking choices. Well, I did spell chain the perils. Then again, if I have Dante, I really don't need Furnace Tap. So maybe just Unearthed Remains is the call here. I think that'll be the call. Damn, Bogdeep Cocoon. Shit. Again, I do have the Dante. And even rank 2 Marshallord has troubles hatching that guy. I do like Shadow Eater if I actually commit to Umbra. I've had some pretty good Shadow Eater runs. Particularly the melee weakness on Strike with a Shroud Spike is insane on Shadow Eater. I literally one-shot Seraph and Divinity turn 1. Let's skip these. If I didn't have Dante on the way, maybe I would consider Cocoon. But it's still like awkward to get off. So probably just, I mean, I still do want to get the perils on holdover, and in that case, the only thing that really makes sense here is draw. We can't upgrade Dante yet. Maybe we just stick to this side, unless I want to pick up like an Umbra to maybe infuse with it. I should have thought of that last choice, maybe just taking the Cocoon for the infusion. I'd still have to take a pip upgrade in that case. There's not a whole lot of Umbra units that infuse well other than like Morsel Maker. Shadow Siege would infuse well. Well, I suppose I might as well try to find a good infusion. Oh, we got it. Morsel Maker. Perfect. Don't know if I need that money. Damn, too bad I don't have the dude right now. Just for now, let's do that. And let's get rid of some stewards, I think. Anything else better to remove? Doesn't look like it. Too bad I can't like buy that large stone for a feature. I'm gonna take this actually. Okay. Do I want to lock in a repeater? I think as we've said, repeater isn't really good in this deck. Unearthed Remains would be a fine one to bring back, but even then, I don't know. I think I would have rather seen Shellsmith there, but we can always just go full Marshallord if we have to. It's a good tank for putting in front of Dante. This Mark of Invasion should be fine. This is probably the fight we want to see the most. And probably this is a bit awkward though when you have to have Morsel Maker here. It's kind of unfortunate. I think we can still fit what's his name down though, right? Because 2, yeah, as long as we don't hatch this turn, we should be fine. Let's take you out. 5, 6, 7. Probably should have put you in the front, huh? Oh well. Alright, we gotta put you here because we do want to hatch that guy. Do I want the money or do I want my pyre health? We're fine to actually do this here, since you are going to... Let's do this. I think I just want to keep my pyre health. I'm already getting money. Alright, that's fine. Let's throw that away. This hatching should definitely help kill this next wave. This will help hatch. I can play these pieces of shit. Unfortunately, he's going to steal all the reap damage, but what are you going to do? It's 10 damage, it's not the end of the world, but we do need to start putting in some damage here. These candles are starting to add up. 3 is not going to cut it. Though I think this would kill him, right? Because, let's see, it adds 3. This hatches, then I have 2. 2 times 2, 4, oh, that's 7. 7 plus, so we're literally 1 short by doing that. That's unfortunate. Right? Because 2 times 4. Wait, you hit twice? No, that should be lethal. Nope, I was right, never mind. Actually, I wasn't even right. I was even shorter than I thought. Damn, that is a lot of motherfucking damage. Well, this is turning out a lot worse than I thought it was going to turn out. Let's do this once. And that. Managed to draw through all these blights and scourges. And we got fuckloads more on the way. Too bad about that unearthed remains, whatever. I know we're gonna kill this guy though, at least. He's a pretty easy boss. Can I take one out here? I can. 2's not gonna cut it. Do I even want to do this? I think I do, right? Let's do that. Get an echo back. Just to make sure of our power level here. Yeah, I think it's fine we took Dante because I think we'd have a lack of offensive scaling. It looks like, look how much shit leaked through. This should help. Even though we got Dante, he's not going to be upgraded yet. Okay, we really, really want to get that holdover on the perils now. Oh, I get this on top of everything? That's not bad. That'll help with Dante. Plus 10 damage. Wait. Oh, did I just get glitched? Wait a minute. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck just happened? So because of that divine shit, now I don't get Dante? Let me double check that I can... Wow, that's some shit. Well, we got fucked hard. That is some absolute bullshit. Where is it? Where's fucking F8? Here, I'll highlight this bullshit. Press an F8. You think they would test that one? That's, or fix it by now. That's some bullshit. Oh, if we lose this one, that's good to know. Good to know. Just never take Dante. Good to know. If I get into the tournament, I'm not gonna make that fucking mistake. Just watch everybody lose to that shit. Let's get that down by 1. Let's get this up by 10. It needs to do more damage. Permafrost. Not really seeing any great permafrosts. Let's get that one up by 10 too. And let's get this down. I think. Just in case. Alright, there's... I think let's do this. And this. Now I've got 2 AoEs, even though one burns. Spell chain. So I still don't have holdover. Oh, I do have holdover on perils, right? So that's great. I could spell chain the void binding. I mean, essentially what I wanted to do is double stack it, but this works too. I get 2 infusions out of it. That seems pretty good to me. So let's do that. Still get the double stack effect, and I can spread it around as I want. Make that piercing seems good. We're definitely going into Shardsville here. And yeah, I have this morsel maker. I guess we're just going to remove it if I have the money. Exactly enough money. That sucks. I'm pretty salty about that. Take those fucking candles just to have them in the deck. I don't even get to get the spell damage artifact. What a joke. Fix your game, shiny shoe. Let's hatch him first. Well, yes, let's hatch him first. Get this to work. Get that money since we have none. Sacrifice these so that they don't get the armor. Oops. Well, that's shit. We might as well do this then. And we'll do that. Luckily that quickness is paying off. Well, I regret now just willy-nilly putting that 10 damage upgrade on him. I could have held out for a multi-strike or some shit like that. It really is too bad, but whatever. So we should put some damage here since this is the guy that's gonna hit him. Okay, I can take this guy out actually, so that should kill him. We're pretty lucky that it's Hidden Assault. That's about the easiest one we could get. At this amount of health, anything that would have got through anyway was going to kill us, so it is all good. Let's spread these around. Can do this here, just while we have it. Might as well do this. Do that there. Eat up a lifesteal stack, if anything. But at this point now, since it's Sweeper Boss, we should really start thinking about this. I can take one of these out. Actually, I can take them both out, might as well. Eat up 2 stacks of lifesteal. I think I just got 1 shot. I think we'll be fine given the amount of damage we just saw there. I wonder if a point of repeater would be good in this deck. I'm not necessarily opposed to it. Just have him die. Laptop's lagging too much to really style much here. Sure wish I had Dante. Maybe it'll give me a makeup call here. I could take another Ancient Resonance. I think at 30, size is just too big. Those are skips. Nope, no Dante. Health and what? Nothing. I get the Nexus Spike. Maybe. I really could use some health, I feel. It's very possible I leak shit, but there's just too much good stuff over here to pass up. Sketches is not going to be good in this deck. It's not great. These aren't great either. It's either loader or plating. I think loader gives me better help in the long run. Alright, we certainly have steward still, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of one then. Well, as far as caverns and artifacts go, those weren't like super high quality. Oh well. I think it was still better than the other route. All things considered. I think the choice was right. And the result was debatable. Let's put you first. I think you go in the front. Right, this is the Arcus that doesn't get stuff. This is a pretty good turn coming up right here. I'm liking this turn. This is a turn for the ages. So if this group... Yeah, front-loading all the damage seems to make sense. Spell Shame. Alright. Maybe I should get a little bit back there. I mean, I'll be getting my armor and damage shield up, but... Arcus does a lot of damage too. You can't really ignore that entirely. Probably should have just sacked the steward. Oh well. Incant, that's kind of annoying. Luckily these things aren't that good. So I can just do this. Actually, it was a pretty good, about as good as a hand as I could have got, having the dead weights and just spells I don't care about, and Dante's Candles. This is actually pretty awesome. 22 Ember Drain, nothing too big. Oh shit, no, that was stupid. Should have just given him the rage. He actually wouldn't have even got it since he has so much health. Pointlessly gave myself a scourge here. Here. Let's do this. I think we'll be fine. There's so much damage that's already been done to Arcus that with the amount of damage, shield, and armor I have, we should be definitely fine. Just gonna keep doing this to get more armor and damage. I wouldn't be opposed to hell venting the, let's see, should we do this? I guess so. Break us the final spell shield. Give a little bit more reap damage. There we go. He's already dead. But we may as well play this out. I feel like the reap damage that these pupae do is pretty whatever. I wouldn't mind an Unearthed Remains again. It would help try to make my reap damage a little bit more relevant. I think I would take it, actually. Still go draw. I think we'll go full Marsh Lord. That should be fine. We're going to have to set up middle. I think that's fine, though. Or bottom. Either one will be fine. I think I might need removals. But the merchant and health are kind of wasted. The health isn't necessarily wasted, but yeah, we'll see. I don't think so, but this seems like it should be pretty good. Trap shoot. Should be fine. It's another consumable, and it's a pretty good one. -2 here. Do I really need to do that? I feel like -2 there is actually the best. Let's do that. I could probably use some purges. This Revenge of the Damned isn't great. Probably these Shade Splitters are worse though. I guess the Echo Transfer isn't very good either. What's that? Oh. I'll do it to a Shade Splitter. Wish I could do it to a Dante Candle. I guess I just needed to handicap myself on this, like, not necessarily stellar run. Well, there is the Repeater. I think this deck needs a good tank, though. My dude isn't going to cut it as far as the tank goes for the end game, so we'll do this. If I could somehow find a Broken Memories, and especially if I could somehow... Well, I'm not going to spell chain it, so... Whatever, we'll go top here. Like I said, I got tankiness, so... As long as I don't die, I should be fine. That's good. Get some damage in. We'll do that. Put you there. Put you down. don't care about getting eaten there. We might as well save some health then. Come on, consumables. Alright, that'll do. Unfortunately, the timing here isn't going to be great. Well, if you're going to hatch anyway, I'm fine having another one of them just shuffling in. It's a big boy. Big enough though? I don't know. So far not. 16 damage, not enough. Let's see. 16, it'll go down to 13. Fuck. That's some shit. Well, do I take this damage? That's 10 damage. I'll just take the 3 then, right? A lot of value lost, I suppose, that I can't play the morsels on these floors, but what are you gonna do? Never was offered any good, reliable, whatever you call it. I think we want to put this back here. Oh shit, I fucked up. God damn it. I could have had this infused. That is such a fuck up. Oh. Too late now. Should have maybe even considered doing this down here. I'm gonna do this. Can't have all these guys doing all that damage. Hopefully we'll be fine. So disappointing to not do that Bounding Echoes first. What a just completely pointless misplay. I'm gonna do this here. That pretty much seals the deal, I think. I'll save that. Pupae didn't really grow that much. It's a bit concerning. Seems like he was much bigger in the Arcus fight. Granted, that one goes on longer, but still concerning nonetheless. I think we should be fine against this guy, though. It's living armor. He's pretty shit. We do need to make sure we kill that backliner, though. I mean, despite all the misplays, I only took, what, 3 damage this fight? That's not bad. Just since I am technically redrawing. You never know. You never know. There's all those things up here. And that'll do it. A little worried about Chased. A lot of my damage is in Rage. It's potential I don't have enough damage to kill Chased. Especially with stuff like this. None of this is really all that good. Huh. It's a little bit weak. Yeah, these are weak too. I could maybe do the excavation eruption. It's pretty bad though. I think we need it. What would I hellvent? Either way, I'm probably going that route for the free removals. I could hellvent the void binding, I think. I think that's what I need to do. Let's take a look here. At least our shards aren't super high. Ooh. Middle floor setup. I mean, do I need that? I don't see why I would need that. If I do that, I should hellvent this then. I mean, that's not like super out of the question. I think I like that. Let's do it. Enter with lifesteal. Don't know if I love that as much. I can just reroll here. Okay. Probably this, huh? If I do this... I don't think I'm hellvending the guy either way. I probably shouldn't have took the mine jacks, but given what I had, it's fine, I think, because I'd have to draw both kin hosts in the opener for this to make sense. I think I'm still going to do the void binding hellvent. It's either that or perils. I think the void binding. It's more damage, it's more damage shield. It's just good things. And let's get rid of a steward. And a shade splitter, I think. And that's going to have to do it. If I win this one, it's iffy. I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be quite tough. Either way, in this fight, I think we go top, right? At least we're starting right off the bat with perils. That's good. I think we do the same setup with what's his name in back. I guess we're just going to do this for now. Since these guys are going to hatch, they don't get to, you know, actually keep all of their shit. Seeing if I could have, without another thing, we're throwing a bit of damage on the ground. That's fine though. It would get removed by chased anyhow, so you know it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Unfortunately, at this amount of, I thought at 145 it wouldn't have Purify, but I guess it has Purify, so I can't actually even put any reap on him if I had the ability to, which I don't. I can't put this guy down. It's actually I could. Yeah, actually I already have my perils, so I might as well. This might at least troll him to like not debuff me here. Not that it matters. Yeah, it did, so he only debuffed down there. Alright, we'll do this the smart way this time. Let's get all the rage back here. Do this. Do this as much as we can. Probably just try to keep the trap shoot for the boss relentless rounds if I can. Or just any other time that makes sense. can get this guy down enough. And I'm going to take that damage anyhow, so we can at least do that. Can do that. Can do that. Good, we prevent the damage. Especially now. It's a pretty big hand. Might want to put a little damage shield. Oh fuck, I fucked that up already. I need to remember to do this first. It turned out fine here because I didn't really throw anything on the floor, but it is worth noting that I should be doing that. I could put a little here then. Let's do this. I don't want to take all that damage. Instead of Mind Jacks, I would have rather had the days on Throwdown, even if it was just for the one card, because right now Mind Jacks really doesn't do anything relevant for me. I knew that would happen. This guy in the back needs to die. And die he will. Still taking damage, it looks like. I'm a little worried for the wide waves against Divinity. I think that's what's going to get me, if anything. But hopefully without losing all my rage, I'll have enough damage. We'll find out. I'm going to have to think about spreading the damage out, though. Like, the damage may be better served on Big Boy here, to be quite honest. Okay, we hit that one at least. Like in situations like this, it's fine to have the damage in the back because I'm preventing all the damage. But there's going to be 3 of those tanks in Divinity, so I don't know. It's iffy. I'm going to do that just to get the max amount there. Do that to get that back. Got him. Though not that greatly. Look at that. Wait. Without all of these things, it wasn't doing actually that much. Like we're losing here because I don't etch much, so I don't get that many stats on him. It's iffy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking this is gonna beat Divinity, but in my fucking defense, it added me 3 Dante's Candles without giving me the artifact or the champ, so fuck you too, game. Yeah, we can't go top. So middle it is. At least we immediately hatch which is good. And we get this already, which is good. Damn, it's gonna be... The Void Bindings definitely have to go up front. This is gonna be really tricky. I need to kill that guy. Alright, that's good. Gotta get some stuff here. You can just die. Yes, of course it gives me the worst version of that floor. Why wouldn't it? Okay, we got the Void Bindings. They gotta go here. So that's, I think that's how I'm gonna swing it. Void Bindings go to the front line. Perils go to the back line. That's my plan, at least. We should be getting AoE next turn, most likely. If we don't, I'm gonna die, but I think I have to play a bit greedy here. To be honest, I'm even gonna just do this for the extra. I'll take the 3 damage, whatever. I just need the every little bit of stat that I can get. Gotta play to win. Alright, we did get what we needed. That's good. We do this first. Put these in the back. Fuck though, we do have a problem here. I have the trap shoot if I need it. Okay, that helped a lot. Do I play this? I think I hold it. Shit. Okay, we got it at least. I don't know. What do I do here, though? I'm throwing 141 on the ground by keeping this here. But how else am I gonna kill this guy? I think I gotta do this. We'll get him near death. Hopefully it's near enough. Fuck. Okay, I gotta kill one of these guys. Okay, I need that Void Binding like yesterday. God damn it. 12. This is so fucking bad. So I do 55 damage. I'll kill him in one hit. Wish I had lifesteal about it. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. You know I would have won that one with Dante. Fuck you too, game. How did that guy not die? I had 55 damage on my fucking... I don't know what the hell's going on. Fuck this game anyhow. Well, cool video to start back with, eh? Fix your shit, devs.